The holidays really can be stressful. Do you
yeah.
think that can filter down to kids pretty easily?
Oh my gosh, most definitely. I always tell people, children will be what they see.
Right.
So if we're overstressed and overwhelmed and yelling and screaming, then they, they grow up with anxiety.
Sure.
And they're anxious and they don't have good coping skills. And so what I tell parents is model the behavior that you want to see
I love
in your
that.
child.
I love that. Now we have some questions from our audience here and from our viewers at home. Let's start with Heidi, who's in the audience today. Hi, Heidi. What's your question?
Hi, Harry. I'm Heidi. I'm from Philly. We have a 12-year-old stepson at home, and making a wish list for Hanukkah has been torture. He refuses to tell us either what he wants or he doesn't know what he wants.
You have a gift. That's a blessing. He's 12 years old and doesn't want anything?
No, not really.
Wow. I love that, though, because he's really teaching us the real meaning of the holidays. He doesn't have to necessarily get anything. I think oftentimes we overstress ourselves with, we have to buy a toy, we have to get something for somebody. And if he's telling you that he doesn't want anything, what I would do is ask him, does he want to donate to a charity? I love that idea. And it really teaches children about giving as opposed to just getting all the time.
I think that's pretty amazing, too, to have a child who doesn't want anything. And if I could speak directly to him in the camera right here, I would say, I want to wish you a happy Hanukkah from Harry Connick.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, now, this next one is from Rochelle on Facebook. Okay. Should I encourage my kids to hug family members even when they don't want to? That's a great question. In the South, we hug people. We just do. I found that in the North, sometimes people aren't as touchy-feely. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, when they're children, I really do believe that we shouldn't encourage children to hug or touch other people unless they want to.
Okay.
And that we should, as parents, respect their boundaries, respect their bodies. I think their yes should be their yes, their no should be their no, and we should respect that, because when we wind up raising children to be authentic about expressing their feelings, then they become true to themselves when they get to be adults. I think that's some of the problems that we have now is because people are forced to touch. We live in a society that it's, we have the disease of please.
It's a very interesting perspective.
Interesting question.
It really is. Our next question is from Danielle. She's joining us via Skype from Indianapolis. Danielle, how you doing? What's your question?
Hi. Hi, you guys.
Hi.
I have two small kids, and we're trying to keep the holiday centered on the faith of what Christmas is truly about. So since they're still pretty small, what are some suggestions that you have?
Wow. Danielle, I love that she is basically keeping Christ in Christmas. Like, I love that about you. So thank you for keeping the vision. What I would say, though, is that for your young children, they're young, how old?
2 and 4.
Excellent. So 2 and 4. So you have an excellent opportunity right now to sow the seeds, right now to plant seeds in them of your faith. The scripture tells us faith without works is dead. So continue to do the same thing that you're doing. Continue to read the nativity story. Continue to be kind to others. Continue to, love your neighbors. When they see that, it becomes more of a lifestyle for them and not just a day in December and a day in November, okay?
Thank you so much for your question. We also have so much to be grateful for this holiday season. How do we teach our kids gratitude? This is the thing with me, and I'm dying to know what you have to say.
I think it's less about teaching them gratitude and more about showing them the spirit of gratitude that's in their heart. And so with that being said, I think that you can start as early as the child is born. There's 2 big, really important words. They're 2 small words, but they're very important words. And that's thank you.
You're right about that.
Just be appreciative for every single thing, regardless of the price tag. We have peaks and we have valleys, right? But we have to be happy for everything. We have to be happy for the trials and the tribulations, right? The peaks and the valleys, the lemons and the lemonade.
Right.
So when we show our children that we're appreciative for everything, then they become adults that are really happy about and grateful for, regardless of what it is, they're grateful for what they get.
My mother, before we got allowed to play with our presents on Christmas or birthdays, she had the little piece of paper out. You write everybody a thank you note. We couldn't play with them. Like, she said, you write every single person a thank you note. I'm like,
excellent.
Are you serious?
No, that's excellent.
Like, I got to write grandma for the socks?
That's good.
And she says, yes, you do.
That's good. That's good. Because it taught you what? Gratitude.
It teaches you gratitude.
Yeah, it does.
That's
awesome.
Right.